Hello, everyone. We're here at the NCBFAA conference in San Antonio, Texas, with the Simply Trade podcast. This is the last day of the conference, and I'm here with a special guest, JD Gonzales, now chairman of the board. You are still the president currently of NCBFAA
As of today.
as of today, right? And today is the 15th of April. After today, you will not be the president anymore. You termed out. What does this mean to you?
You know what? Most of all, I want to be thankful for the opportunity to sit there and lead this organization because it's amazing. I like to say that, we contributed quite a bit. I feel that we've kind of opened up our international responsibilities. So I kind of like to take that as a glowing benefit that we've done for the association, but I couldn't have done it with all the smart people around me. So, but other than that, I still will continue on. I'm going to be moving over to the chairman of the board. And the current president was president-elect, that her name is Karen Damon, outstanding person. She's going to continue the momentum that we've got going. And she's out of Buffalo. So she's really mainly going to represent the northern border. Well, overall throughout the United States, but because her forte is on the northern border, I continue the southern border, and she doesn't speak Spanish, so she's going to allow me to continue some of the objectives that we have on the southern borders.
Yeah, and she did say you guys are going to work hand in hand. Now, we're here at the NCBFA conference, of course, which education is on the forefront for people kind of to get more information on certain topics like AI, what's going on with the refunds, getting some law expertise. What kind of conversations have you been hearing around this conference?
And some of the biggest challenges that you didn't mention as well as the 232, the steel aluminum. That's a big deal here on the southern border. So that's been a lot of hot topics. So one of the things that this job, it seems like never ending. Right as soon as we finish this, we're going to Washington D.C. and we're going to talk about the CAPE, the refund process for the industry. And that's happening is they're gonna talk with the industry experts with CBP how we can go ahead and benefit, work with the trade to make sure it's a seamless process. So I find that interesting because we're going to be there tomorrow at 10, and then at 4 o'clock they're going to have an outreach throughout the United States against all the industry. So they get to reach out to us, and then they go out and continue on to everybody else. So, like I said, that's part of the continuing education as well. In addition to everything that's happening, fast and furious, seems like everything changes happens on a Friday, and Monday there's implementations. We're out there, we're in the forefront. We're trying to get information out as soon as possible and try to dumb it down because sometimes it's just a challenge to try to interpret. And there's one or key word or two key words that seems to make a big difference. So we're trying to make sure it's easy for everybody.
Yeah, that's great. And there's a lot of non-members and members here at the conference, right? A lot of people are probably looking to join this association because it's part of this industry and it's part to get involved and it's part to make a difference. What do you tell non-members like why they should join?
So first of all, I'm gonna go back to the continuing education due to the fact that now it's a requirement for continuing education. We kind of focus on that because you can get our point. This conference alone basically gets you halfway through the requirements to maintain your license. But on top of that, everything that's happening, we have a lot of new individuals approaching us, realizing that the importance that we have and the importance that we filter out to our members just to understand the current changes. Because, like I said, everything comes out on a Friday. By Monday, we're having to implement and we're having the automation process. So we have a direct line to customs to support and assist and make sure that this is our needs, this is our frequently asked questions, and they kind of lean on the NCBFA to provide that. And then on top of that, when it filters down to the individual, the common broker, the small and mid-size that are really looking forward to this, that don't really have legal counsel, they really rely on us to make sure that we kind of disseminate the information in a manner where they understand it.
Thank you. Now, I just want to slightly touch on the topics being discussed here at the conference. There's lots of seminars that the brokers are attending, or just service providers. Even they're curated so greatly. By the way, I mean we've talked to all the speakers, I think, and they've just been great panels, great discussions. How do you curate these topics, and how do you guys come up with these sessions, or know who to bring in to really get the best out of the conference?
Look, right now it's been a challenge due to the fact that the shutdown, and we wish we could have gotten the government out here as well. But at the same time, it kind of made it easy for us to kind of fill in the blanks due to the fact that number one, the biggest topic, the hot topic that everybody's talking about is AI, how we can incorporate that, maintaining the requirements for customs business, and make sure that there's some rules and the guardrails that we need to implement to make sure that it follows through in that aspect. AI is number one, automation is number two, and then we got to sit there and implementation, the compliance aspect as well. So between those three, there's a lot of topics going on. I can't sell short the transportation industry as well because we're also involved with the freight forwarding and VOCs, and we have amazing team that they're going to still continue moving forward. And I tell you what, with that information that's available that we're pushing out, it's really helpful and allows us to go ahead and stay above the cutting edge above everybody else and make sure our members are as well. So
Right. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today and speaking on this. And congrats on finishing your
yeah,
term. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope everything goes well in Washington. I know things are getting a
yeah,
little crazy right now, but I think being in the community and giving this back to the industry leaders and to the brokers, I think that's so important, and I think it's great what you guys do. So
mm,
thank you so much.
no, thank you very much. And I want to be just thank again the entire membership because without them, they made me look good. And on top of that, we just have a really smart team and just amazing group that sister continues pushing forward. We're all trade geeks, and we want to make sure we continue the momentum that we're moving right now. So
Yes, love that. Thank you
thanks,
so much.
thanks.
Thank you.